Hydration and nutrition tips for BJJ. What you need to know. Hydration and nutrition are so important topics, guys, especially in jiu-jitsu, where we exert tremendous amounts of physical and mental energy, and of course lose pints and pints of sweat in the process. However, your jiu-jitsu instructor has probably told you a million things about how to get a scissor sweep, yet none about pre or post or during class nutrition and hydration. Here are the things that I've learned that not only work for me, but have worked for my students and training partners everywhere. Pre-hydrate before a class. Personally, so you're not having to go to the toilet and pee every 10 minutes during class, I will have an electrolyte mix in with my pre-class hydration. Now, I drink about 2 pints, about 1 liter of liquid before a jiu-jitsu class, especially if it's going to be a very physical class. I'll also try to consume the same amount during the class. Again, I'm going to make sure I have electrolytes in there, not just because it will replenish my body's electrolytes, blah, blah, blah. You all know about that. But also so I'm not ducking off to the toilet every 2 minutes, okay? This is a very important thing too. Now, in terms of where to get those electrolytes, you obviously have traditional sports drinks, although they're often loaded with sugar. You can certainly get your own by having an electrolyte mix that are available from stores all over the place, as well as using coconut water. You know, if you like the taste of it, that's certainly a very healthy option. But then coming back to the sugar thing, I'm certainly not a fan of processed white sugar or sugar-containing beverages other than juices, but you guys do need some glucose running through that system before class. I know you might feel if you don't eat, you feel great, but there's going to be a point where that's now psychosomatic and not the case. Let's not forget, guys, our bodies run on glucose. Use Google. This is how our bodies works. These no-carb diets, all I can say is you might want to hit up some Google Scholar and do your research on those. I've done them, I've used them to cut weight, but in terms of feeling great, guys, you need to have a big supply of carbohydrate glycogen reserves in your muscles prior to a starting session, and you want to continually feed your body a source of simple sugar during that training session to make yourself feel great by the end of it. All I can say is don't consume things, foods or drinks that are too acidic before a training session. Acid reflux isn't fun, guys, and nearly throwing up on the mats and having that taste in your mouth is not great. So let's avoid those acidic foods and beverages. However, post-class is your most important period in terms of repairing and replenishing your body's hydration and nutrition reserves. And this is where you guys are really going to start wanting to pile a little bit of protein, which doesn't need to necessarily be animal based. Don't feel you need to go eat some big steak after every training. We need a little bit of protein, and we really need a large amount of carbohydrate. This is going to be very important to replenish our body's glycogen reserves, because especially if we have had a really hard rolling session, we have approximately a 2-hour window to get lots of carbohydrates into our system so that the next day that we go to train, we are ready to go. So let's make sure we eat. But a little tip that I picked up long ago is as soon as I finish a training session and I go to my home, I'm going to drink a liter of a rehydration sports drink and have a main meal straight away. I'm then obviously going to eat and drink as the night or day go on after that, but I'm going to treat that as work. I must rehydrate and I must get a big supply of carbohydrates back in my system, not only so that my body performs at its best, but I do as well mentally that day and the next day. So there you have it, guys, some simple tips, and I promise you if you do this, it will make a drastic difference to how you physically and mentally feel on the mats. Thanks very much, guys. I'm Coach Tom. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, guys. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to this channel to get all of our awesome videos, click here. And if you'd like to have our hour-long series for free on footlocks and how to defend footlocks and leg attacks of all kinds, please click here. I'm Coach Tom, guys. I'll see you next time.